Hi, everyone. This is Raj Gavrola. Welcome to Experiencing Innovation and Entrepreneurial Leadership. You saw on the invite my human performance and life breakthroughs model as far as how to get into the zone or how to put yourself into the zone or how to put your teammate into the zone or whatever your situation is into the zone. And so that's important. And that's more the practical application of you experiencing the zone and how to continue to stay in the zone. Those are all the different elements. So I have other mental performance and life breakthrough tools. And the next one is something that you're very familiar with. I just apply it a little differently. And it's the 5 W's and the H. The 5 W's are why, who, what, where, when. And then the H is how. And before you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, could be anything. It doesn't really matter. It could be for work. It could be for home. It could be with friends. It could be for fun, outing, whatever it may be, a trip. It doesn't matter, anything. Do you jot down or think through why, who, what, where, when, and how in the creation phase? So when you create this experience that you're going towards. And then in the preparation phase, so as you're preparing. And then in the during phase, so as you're doing, during the situation or during the whatever it is you're doing. And then the after phase, so what are the 5 W's and the H there? And then in the evaluate phase, and then in the next step phase. Now you might think, and a lot of my clients think this, and I used to think this before I got into this field that I'm in mental performance and life breakthroughs, that's going to take too long. Can't I just go there and I already know what I'm doing and I do pretty good? And so you come up with all this reasons and they sound so logically sound and valid and emotionally satisfying and fulfilling. They really do. And you sort of justify it, right? Yet, what happens with clients, with myself, when I do this, which I do, is I experience better outcomes or better breakthroughs or more clairvoyance or just do it a little better or improve on something or make a breakthrough or experience something far more often and easier and in less time than when I don't do this. And once you start experiencing something like that, just like when you start experiencing the zone, the greatest thing about it is that it's not something that can't be experienced at a greater level or at a greater consciousness or further. It actually is something that you build and grow on because it's not repeatable, right? We're not robots. We don't do repeatable. We get robots to do repeatable. We want forward, higher, better, raise the bar, all those things, right? We want breakthroughs. We want progress. We want excitement and fun and enjoyment. Yeah? If you go travel somewhere, I mean, are you going to go and see the same stuff that you saw last time? No, most likely not. And even if you did, you would find ways to experience it in a greater way, right? And so that's what this mental performance and life breakthrough tools does. Now, the other tool, which very well could be one of the most valuable tools that I have, is do you do practical mental conditioning work? And instead of work, you can say fun, you can say enjoyment, you can say excitement, you can say whatever it is that you want to say, whatever word resonates with you there. Family, friends, vacation, whatever it is, right? Excitement. I think I said that one already. Because see, what we tend to value a lot is we tend to value someone providing us a software, a service, or software as a service, like app or some piece of equipment or product. Whereas when you have the inherent mental performance and life breakthrough tools, but those are far greater of value than consuming these other items that are more, I would say, tangible. So why is that? Why do they have greater value? Because they allow you to do your work more effectively and efficiently, or for you to experience innovation, entrepreneurial leadership more effectively and efficiently, right? And so in innovation and entrepreneurial leadership, you're wanting to create or innovate and monetize, practical monetization of something, whatever it is you're doing. And since mine innovation and entrepreneurial leadership and things I do all revolve around human performance and life breakthroughs, that's where my expertise is. Now that's my part. However, in innovation, entrepreneurial leadership, you're not most likely in this field that I'm in. You might be, but most likely you're not. Most of my clients aren't. Some, you could say, are. Not directly, but they are. However, what it does is that it allows you to create the piece of software, that app or product in a greater way. Because what's happening in innovation, entrepreneurial leadership, you've got to be able to relentlessly innovate. And you've got to be able to just go in stages. And as you go in stages, then the right people come into your life. And it's just something that just becomes a part of who you are. And it is definitely something to have a lot of fun and enjoyment with. And when it's done the right way and you really listen to what it is you're wanting to achieve, listen to your business, your innovation, your entrepreneurial leadership, your market, and your clients, your prospects, then you really start to see how you could really be of service, of help, and how you can support them in a way to where the value of what they're investing has an upside to them. And that's simply all you're doing, is you're wanting to improve their condition, or you're wanting to create a better outcome for them. You're wanting to ease, help them to experience some breakthrough, or you're trying to make something easier for them that would be more difficult without your service or without your product. and you're trying to, or you want to impact their lives in doing so. And as you do that, you are practically rewarded, monetarily as well as your practical reward. As you know, in innovation entrepreneurial leadership, is just whatever it is for you. It's very important for you to have that drive, because that's really the practical reward. And so those are the tools today. So those, I gave you 3 tools, right? One is just the zone tool, where you just need to keep doing it. And as you keep doing it, you'll start to experience it more and more. The other one is more of an approach, mental tool to really solidify and make it easier for you to effectively, efficiently perform and experience breakthroughs in your performance in life. And the third, the practical mental conditioning, fun, work, intelligent breakthroughs, whatever it is that you put there as a substitute for the work. That's the one that shows that your brain is so, so powerful that we have not realized just how really powerful the brain is. Because every time we think the brain is not able to, or the mind's not able to go forward, it outperforms what we think it's capable of doing. And so whatever your situation is, whether you're just experiencing all types of success and breakthroughs and it's amazing, or you're doing great or very good or not so good, or it's not good at all, or bad, or this is a toxic situation, this is a intrusive situation, it's a negative situation, whatever it is. Whatever you're experiencing, know that your brain has the capability, when you do the right, or when you do practical mental conditioning work, to make breakthroughs. And a lot of times they're going to be successive breakthroughs like this. And then sometimes there'll be breakthroughs and there'll be larger breakthroughs. Very rare that it'll just be a breakthrough like that. Very rare. And see, as it does that, though, what you're telling your brain is, or what your brain is doing, is it's saying that you're the one who has power and control over your innovation and entrepreneurial leadership. And that's an amazing feeling to have, when you have that thinking, that seeing, that feeling that you have power and control of where it is that you're going. And of course, you have the right support system and the right social support. So think about that today. For me, the zone effect, and the zone is what I say is when someone's performing a breakthrough, everything's in slow motion, it feels effortless. And it's quite amazing that my zone effect is just really looking at the mental conditioning aspect, or the practical mental conditioning aspect of what I do and how I apply it to my human performance and life breakthroughs. Because like you, for your client, you could provide a piece of software, an app, or a product, and many of you are working on something of that nature. Or you could And when you do that, it makes it easier for them to do their work. They experience better outcomes, the improvement in performance, improvement in their process, whatever it may be, a breakthrough. However, it is the inherent practical mental conditioning work that you do that really allows you to create the software, the app, the equipment. So think about that. Think about how much more powerful your brain, your mind is, or can be. And what are you doing to have more power and control of that? I hope you have a meaningful experience or trigger for this evening. I do. I am on the board this evening, so it'll be nice to be on the board at the board meeting and meeting people and working on something that's very important in the community. And this is a place for families and friends to be, and this is a place for us to raise our families and friends, a community. Everyone's welcome, and we want to make it the best that we can and have fun and enjoyment while we're doing. And we want to experience those breakthroughs, those better outcomes, that improvement. And we want to experience the fulfillment, the fun and enjoyment. We want all of that. And so it's very important that to me and to people that we do support and help and serve the community and the holistic community. That includes families, businesses, communities, and schools. It includes all types of organizations. So that's what I call the holistic community. And when we do that, what we're really doing is we're saying that we're making a better place for our families, our friends, and people we don't even know, complete anonymous people. And hope one day that we do get to know each other and become friends or do something together. I mean, really nice, right? So that's my meaningful trigger for this evening. I hope you have a meaningful trigger for your evening. If something here resonates with you, you can contact me at 864-569-2315 or Raj at rajgavrola.com. And there's obviously a lot more to do. And as far as looking at your specific situation, what your practical, clear goals are, your aspirations are, where are you in that situation, and what can we do to create breakthroughs together?